So you've got 3 different levels when it comes to the CIPD course. You've got the level 3, which is an entry level. You've got the level 5, which is an intermediate level. And then you've got the level 7, which is an advanced level. So the level 3 entry level is designed for administrative roles. It's there to support a senior member within the HR or L&D team. It's actually a combination of the level 3 HR and level 3 L&D, and it's called People Practice now, and it's designed literally to expose you to the 2 elements so that you're sort of sure what level you want to specialize in at level 5. But yeah, the level 3 is there to sort of support administrative tasks and senior members within their tasks as well. The level 5 is called the People Management for the HR route, and for the Learning Development route it's called the Organisation Design. And the idea of the level 5 principally is to help you with a management role. So it leads you into management positions, whether that's an advisory role or a HR manager or L&D manager. And the idea is the strategy around the HR or learning development process. So it's looking about actually how it works strategically, and looking at how we implement HR or L&D practices within the organisation, and looking at the best practices for you to do that. The level 7 is a senior role it's targeted for, so usually a business partner or a HR director or HR business partner, whatever that may be. And the idea of the level 7 is to look at HR or learning development strategically, but a lot more in depth than you would at the level 5. So it looks at the business holistically, and it looks at internal and external factors as well around that. So it's literally just targeted for head of or senior management positions.
So level 3 is your entry into the people profession, and it's the same sort of level as A levels. At level 5, the diploma is equivalent to an undergraduate degree, and then at level 7 it's more of a postgraduate degree, or getting towards a full master's. So each level is broken down into modules, and you've got a written assignment at the end of each module. At level 3, those assignments are quite short, and there's also a practical element. So you will role play an interview, which your tutor will give you feedback on. At level 5, the assignments are a tiny bit longer, but there's also a bit more academic rigour as part of that. So for instance, you will need to fully reference your work, but we will support you through that process, giving you bite-sized clips and tips through our student hub, but also with as much support you need from your tutor. At level 7, it's very similar, but you also have the chance to complete a research project, either in strategic HR or learning development. Practical example of the progression that you get from the CIPD levels would be in recruitment selection. At level 3, it's a very practical look about how you as an individual can effectively implement the recruitment process. So you will develop job descriptions and person specs. You'll even do a mock interview, which your tutor will support you with and give you feedback on. At level 5, you're taking the next step up. You're looking at how, as a HR manager, you can support the recruitment selection through the policies and procedures in your organisation. You'll also be given the opportunity to compare the situation in your organisation to other organisations of people in your group. At level 7, it's much more strategic. So you'll be drawing on the short, medium and long-term goals of your organisation and seeing how the recruitment process can help achieve those aims.
So the good place to start with when trying to decide a level It would be really good to understand a bit more about you as a person, personality type. It would be good to understand your education, your background, from an academic perspective. It would be also good to understand your experiences in terms of the particular areas that you've been exposed to within a job or an organisation. This will help determine us, give you the best advice in regards to what level to do and where best to put yourself. CIP don't necessarily require you to have any prerequisites when it comes to these areas, because you could naturally learn a lot of this on the roll within a job, and you would obviously want to manage your expectations in putting yourself in the best level so that you're getting the best from the course. Your confidence in regards to picking a level is a huge part of it, because it is a combination of the theory, the academic side to it, balanced with the experience and the practical element of that as well. So it's always good to understand where you're at so that you're enabling yourself to put yourself in the right level and you're not feeling overwhelmed when picking a level. But the level 3 is a really, really good confidence booster. If you don't have that exposure, it really helps you to sort of gain the best practice, understand what you're actually doing from a foundation level, and then from generally speaking, you're able to build yourself up and go on to do the next level above. We do offer taster classes. This is a very popular way to expose yourself to our platforms and understand how we deliver the content. We offer them at 3 different levels, and we have really great tutors who will sort of accommodate the fact that you're attending a taster with our current students. We deliver the course live online, so these are live interactive class. If you're going for that option, and this will enable you just to join the call with our live online class currently standing in doing the class with them. And then we obviously have the face-to-face London option, a very popular option as well. And this option will enable you to sort of go into one of our centres in London and sit in and get a feel of how the class is like as well. So if you are considering a course, considering what level to do, not sure, give us a call, drop us an email, and get you in a class.